¿Se produjo un genocidio en la residencia de ancianos en la época del COVID? Si me das 4 minutos, te doy información oficial, objetiva y contrastable en el que demuestro lo ocurrido. Como podéis ver, los protocolos oficiales suministraban midazolam a los mayores en las residencias de ancianos. Aquí vemos el prospecto médico. El midazolam es un medicamento que induce a la sedación consciente. Y leo textualmente del prospecto: se han notificado acontecimientos adversos cardiorrespiratorios graves que han consistido en depresión respiratoria, apnea, parada respiratoria y o cardíaca. Estos episodios son potencialmente mortales. Son más probables cuando la inyección se administra demasiado rápido o cuando se administra con una dosis alta. Prestar atención a pacientes de alto riesgo. 2 puntos. Adultos mayores de 60 años. Pacientes con enfermedad crónica o debilitados, con insuficiencia respiratoria crónica, etc. Os dejo un mini vídeo de una persona que ha trabajado en una funeraria durante muchísimos años para que vean más de cerca lo que ocurrió y seguidamente voy con las pruebas.
3 weeks. Now, I've been an undertaker 15 years and I worked for one of the biggest funeral providers, which was Co-op Funeral Care, for nearly 10 years. And never in those 10 years did I ever attend a care home 3 nights on the trot, let alone for 3 weeks, you know. So I know there was something untoward there. And it wasn't until I was talking to a guy many months later called Mark, who's collated procurement of a sedative called midazolam that's used primarily in care homes to sedate these people. And let me explain midazolam. So when you suffer from Alzheimer's or dementia, you're physically very fit. Usually it's your mind that's gone, and this is why you're taken into care. And gone are the days where we tie people to the bed. It just doesn't happen anymore. At least you like to think not, but they do it chemically, and they do it using this drug midazolam. Now, the procurement of this midazolam is a set amount, and there's a long history. There's a paper trail, as with any purchase. But at this time that I was being called to care homes, between March and April of 2020, the procurement of this drug went up 1,000%. 1,000%, and the paper trail is there. And the excuse I think Matt Hancock gave was they were using it to sedate intubated patients, so that they could be intubated, have a ventilator down them. Now, I can tell you, I never once went in any care home and saw a ventilator once, ever. I never saw a COVID death. And yet everyone that I picked up was instantly labelled COVID. And I know at no time did any doctor attend any of the scenes of those deaths. No, I've spoken to nurses that were taken into side rooms and told to give patients 60 milligrams of midazolam, knowing it would be a fatal dose, but it was to give them a good death, Matt Hancock said. And he said that in Parliament. And he should hang his head in shame. He should languish in a prison cell forever, that man, because he's authorised and forced medical staff to euthanize people. And now consent is the key element there. I'm all for giving someone a merciful death, but the key element that's missing here is any form of consent. So mass murder took place, in my mind, in April and March of 2020.
Y llevo tiempo preguntándome si esto se podría demostrar de forma oficial, contrastable y objetiva. Para ello me he ido a una página oficial de UK en el que podemos ver el volumen de prescripción de medicamentos específicamente. Y aquí pongo el midazolam inyectable. De ahí despliego la gráfica y los datos y pueden ver el pico de prescripciones de este medicamento. Ya solo quedaría saber si existe una correlación con las muertes. Para ello, he sacado la estadística oficial de tasa de mortalidad de todas las regiones de UK. Vean y comparen. Y saquen ustedes sus propias conclusiones.